What a wonderful day today, and what we're gonna do today is a phase 3 summary video. In this, I'm gonna show you what all the punches and kicks which we have tried in phase 3. So you must have seen entire phase 3. Phase 3 was again engagement activity where I was performing all the kicks and all the punches in cardio form for you. But today in this video, I'm just gonna give you summarized video. If some of you yet to start phase 3, you will come to know in this video how to go about those punches and kicks, and how to know which are cardio punches and which are power punches, and how to know which are coordination kicks and which are just normal repetitive kicks. So in this video, I'm gonna go quickly. I'm gonna give you a glimpse of how these punches actually work in right form and technique. So let's get on with it. So we are going to start with basic punches in spot jogging form. So we are doing cardio, at the same time we are throwing punches as well. So these punches are not power punches, they are just cardio punches, what we use in cardio combat. So you can use this as a part of warm up, or you can use this as a form of extended cardio for you. It's a fantastic exercise because you are doing lower body, at the same time you are doing upper body. So again in spot jogging, we'll be doing a second variation, which are overhead punches. So in that again, same like front punches, you need to punch in the sky. Alright, you need to punch towards the ceiling, and again while performing your spot jogging. So these are fantastic to build some stamina in your shoulder, as again you are building coordination, you are doing spot jogging and also punching at the same time. So again in spot jogging form, we'll be performing one more type of punches which are called speed bag punches. So you have to imagine there is a speed bag on top of you and you are going to hit it. So it's going to be like this. So again you can see, you need to think that there is a real speed bag in front of you and need to roll your hands as fast as possible while spot jogging. So another coordination drill, you are moving your hands and you are moving your legs. Fantastic cardio to do at home. Now you have seen that I've shown you 3 combinations of punches which you can do in spot jogging. Now I'm going to show you how you're going to shuffle right and left, and along with that can have a combination of punches. So it's going to be like this. So you can see I'm moving right, moving left along with punches. So this builds good coordination for you, at the same time gives you good cardio to burn some more calories. So now we have seen the punches which I have shown you, they were cardio based punches. Now again another last type of cardio section punches which I am showing you, in which you are not going to shuffle in your place or you're not going to run in a place, but you're going to move the direction of your body. So you'll be moving to right side, you'll be moving to the left side. So I'm going to show you, because you need to move from your pelvic zone, from your hip side. So you turn from here, it's going to be like that, and then you're going to punch. So you punch to right, you punch to left. Again, coordination is required. Alright, so these were our cardio section punches. You can do them for time. You can do them for say intervals, you can do them for number of repetitions and perform after rest. So it's all up to you. And if you want to see how effectively to do this, you can definitely watch our videos. Our phase 3 has all sorts of combinations of these punches. Okay, now I'm gonna show you 6 basic form of punches in both stance. Now in stance, we have 2 stances. When our left leg is forward, it is orthodox stance. When our right leg is forward, that is southpaw stance. So these are the important stances of boxing, or you can say kickboxing. In cardio combat, these are our forms. So this is our orthodox stance, and I'm going to show you 6 punches in this stance. So first I'm going to tell you names of those punches, and then I'm going to tell you how we number them. So as you can see, I'm standing in a guard position. Guard position is a position where it's a defense position and also a ready position, because all your punches goes from guard position comes back to the guard position. Alright, so I'm gonna show you. Now this is jab, 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 jab. As you can see, my body is moving slightly in front, so I'm loading my weight in front. So this is jab, jab, and jab is number one punch. So this is one, 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 one. Alright, so you can give various direction. You can give body jab, you can give imagine a taller object in front of you and give a jab on height, or you can just give in straight line. Okay, so this is your one, one, one. Alright, now I'm going to show you 1, 2. This is 1, 2. So this is your cross. Now this is your power punch, because you load your entire body weight into this and you try to reach more distance. You know, after your jab, you have moved the opponent. Now it's time to give that power punch. So in cardio combat, this is our power punch. Again, you see the roll of my hand. I'm not going straight. I'm going roll, roll, and we hit with this part of your fist. So we need to imagine we are hitting with this part of your fist. Alright, so this is your 2, 2, 2, 2. Alright, and then we got something called hook. Now imagine you are hitting on the, see, opponent's facing you, so this side is gonna be his right side. So with left hook, you are hitting his right side object. So this is your left hook, and also your 3. So 1, 2, 3. Alright, and this is your right hook. When you're hitting your opponent's left cheek, this is your right hook, and also 4. Alright, 4, 4, 4. Alright, so these are your 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I'm going to show you a 5th punch, which is your uppercut, left hand uppercut. So we can also call it body punches. You can either give it to the rib, you can give it to the chin, but this is your number 5 punch. So number 5 is your left uppercut, left uppercut, left uppercut. Alright, and then you also have a right uppercut in combination with left. So right also goes into a body, can also go on chin. Again, imagination is the key. You need to imagine there is an object in front of you. Otherwise, you'll be hitting in air and you might get jerked. So you need to know where to stop. I can't go like this. I have to go in a manner where I'm thinking the opponent is in 1 or 1 max 2 feet distance with me. Alright, so these were our punches. Now I'm going to show you in sequence. I'm going to number them for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now same thing I'm going to show you in southpaw style. Now whichever leg is in front, that leg's punches will be 1, 3 and 5, and whichever leg is behind, that leg's punches would be 2, 4 and 6. So when I'm here, these are my 1, 3, 5. When I'm here, these are my 1, 3, 5. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so these were your basic punches. Again, in punches, I'm going to give you a safety tip. Never punch like this. Never punch like this. These punches can hamper your elbow joint in long run. Alright, so punches always, and we are not giving power punches. Here the objective of punch is to get more cardio with them. But the form and technique needs to be right. Alright? Yeah, so you have seen the 6 combination punches which we just shown you, and before that we shown you cardio punches. Now you can use this in a form of cardio, whichever of your choice, but the best way to use them is watching our phase 3 videos. In case you have missed it, this is the best opportunity for you to learn them beforehand and then start our phase 3. Alright, so I'm just gonna quickly show you the kicks which we are gonna show in cardio combat. Alright, so the first kick which we're gonna start with is a knee drive. So again, these are cardio combat form. Don't compare it with any other types of kickboxing or kicks form, because these are specially designed to help you with movements at the same time cardio. Alright, so this is our first kick. So we start from behind, we kick and we go behind. We kick and we go behind. We kick and we go behind. Now the same kick, if I want to build any combination, I can kick like this. So you see, I have moved from orthodox stance to a southpaw stance. Alright, so the same kicks you can do with southpaw. Just kick, knee drive and back, knee drive and back. So this you can do repetition based. Say do 10 kicks on left side, 10 kicks on right side, or you can do in combination way like kick, switch stance. So this is how we use kicks effectively in cardio kickboxing, in cardio combat. Alright, the second kick which I'm going to show you is extension version of this knee drive. So in that kick, basically we are going to be in the same form. We're going to go knee and push. Alright, but in this we are going to finish it behind. So this is going to be like this. So knee extension behind. You seen it? Or if I'm using combination drill, I'm going to use it front push kick, resting forward. Alright, so this is how I'm going to use in combination. Alright, and without combination, just if I want to do in repetition base, I'll be using it like this. I'll be using it like this. So you saw in orthodox form. Now this is our southpaw. So front push, back, front push, back, front push, combination. Alright, so these were the two kicks. Now I'm going to show you third kick. Third kick is side push kick. Now side push kick I can either show you like this in this form. I'm going to show you two styles of side kicks. Okay, so you're going to just have to take your rear leg in front. Okay, take your rear leg in front and kick and back. Rear leg in front, kick and back. Kick and back. Alright, same thing you can do in southpaw stance. Rear leg in front, kick and back. Kick and back. Kick and back. Now same thing you can do in neutral stance also, facing front, but you'll be kicking on right side. Alternate to that, you'll be kicking on the left side. Alright, so same kick. So this you can use effectively in cardio. So this is our third type of kick, which is a side push kick. You can do in straight line form or you can do in a side form. Our fourth kick is you have to take a front kick straight with straight leg. Alright, again you'll be standing like this. You'll be kicking and coming back. You'll be kicking and coming back. You'll be kicking and coming back. Alright, same thing you can do on this side. You'll be kicking, coming back. You'll be kicking, coming back. You'll be kicking, coming back. So this kick, you need to think that you don't have a knee joint. So you have to kick from your hip all the way up and behind, all the way up and behind. Okay, so I'm going to show you some combination drills of these kicks, starting with knee drive. So knee drive you can do with one leg, alternate with other leg. Alright, front push also you can do same. One leg, alternate with other leg. Alright, side push I've already shown you how you can do alternate. And then front kick you can do alternate. Again you have to see my footwork in it. So that's all in phase 3 we got for you. In phase 3 there are some more variations for your core region to make your abs strong, to make your torso strong. And you can see some more combination drills, like we've done many multi-direction moves. We have switched from orthodox to southpaw in combinations. So it's the best place to see and witness all those drills yourself. Alright, so this is all from me in phase 3 summary video. We are going to continue with phase 4. And phase 4, as we already told you, we are going to do Tabata. So let's witness the Tabata style of workout, and do let me know how you like this video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. Alright? And don't forget to press that bell icon, because only then you're gonna get notifications. Thank you.